My name is Kate, and I'm a librarian and the coordinator for the Homework Center and the Makerspace at the Lafayette Library. My earliest memories of a single library are the library in my mother's teeny tiny hometown, which was within walking distance of my grandparents' house. And so I could go over by myself, ridiculously young. And I could lose myself in the books, and I could take books back and forth as often as I wanted. And for a voracious young reader, it was paradise. My grandmother's library was awesome. I would walk up with a stack of books and say, just put them on my grandma's card. And I would walk back out with my pile of books, and then I could come back the next day, and it was heaven. Having been in libraries for a couple of decades now, the materials and the formats have changed in certain extents. We still have tons of books. I think that the death of the book is highly overstated. Many of us love the feeling of paper and opening a book and flipping through. I don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon. But I remember shelving books on actual tape. One library I've worked in still had a few LPs, the vinyl records, and one place had paintings. That was an interesting thing to check out. But I think that in general, our emphasis on connecting people with the information and the entertainment that they need and want, and being very self-directed in what people are looking for, is unlikely to change. Librarians are service-oriented. We want to connect people with what they're looking for. I think that people will always need a place that is a neutral ground, an open space for people to come into and be able to mingle and get together. I hope we'll always have some form of materials. I just feel like a community-owned materials and space is efficient, environmentally friendly, and gives a great way for people to talk about entertainment and information. One of my favorite discussions is always, oh, have you read this great book that I just finished? And so I think that there will always be a place for that. And I just think we're very likely to keep adopting new formats and pursuing new opportunities to connect people and the information and entertainment that they're looking for. I think libraries frequently respond to their community. So I think most libraries are looking to expand horizons and offer new opportunities to the people around them. But they're also seeking to respond to community desires and needs. And so it's always going to look a little different depending upon where you're at and what sort of topics are on the community's mind at any given time. The importance of access cannot be overstated. I think that that is one of the biggest roles the library can play, is leveling the playing field, giving the community and all the people in the community access to various resources, whether that be internet access, whether that be makerspace materials, whether that be particular pieces of literature or informational sources, computer access. All of those things are services the library can offer. Sometimes the library is just a warm place to be on a cold day. Sometimes it's a living room that's big enough to hold 5 of your friends rather than only 2. And sometimes it's just a convenient halfway place between your house and somebody else's that you wanted to meet. And so I think that one of the things that makes us really, really unique is we don't have much in the way of expectations. There's no admission fee. We don't expect you to buy anything. We try and have different parts of the library so you can find a spot that is a good setting for yourself. But, people are always like, libraries should be quiet. Libraries are not very often quiet, but we try and maintain a space that it is quieter. And so if that's what you're looking for, then we want you to have that opportunity. If what you are looking for is an open space where your kid can hang out with 5 other kids and play with toys that are going to catch their attention and offer learning opportunities, and you don't have to own all of them, the library can be really great for that in normal times. It can be, we have people that meet here to discuss books. We have people here that come to tutor. We have a couple hundred volunteers that have all made their niche here. So I think that's just really important, is that everybody is welcome, and we want everybody to be able to find a space for themselves here.